Hyundai is opening a new EV plant in Georgia. This, of course, as the Trump administration pushes automakers for more production here in the United States. You saw Phil LeBeau moments ago with the cars and some robots, and he joins us again. Tell us exactly what's going on there. Phil.
David, you mentioned robots. I bring you robots. Check this out. Boston Dynamics, which is 90% owned by the Hyundai Group, they are a big part of the robots from Boston Dynamics, a big part of checking the manufacturing quality of this Ioniq 5, also Ioniq 9s that come through here. Every body of every vehicle that comes off the line is inspected by these robots to make sure that the holes are drilled in the right spot, the weld joints are in the right spot. Essentially, it's quality control. It's also a little freaky when the first time you see it out here, but this is a peek at future of manufacturing here in the United States. Really, it's manufacturing around the world. How important is this plant, not only for Hyundai, but in terms of auto manufacturing? Keep in mind that just over 54% of the vehicles sold in the United States are built in the United States, and more than 8% are imported from Korea. Though Hyundai believes that as this plant starts to spool up production, it will be importing fewer from Korea and selling more of the vehicles it builds here in the United States. This plant has the capacity to ultimately build 300,000 vehicles, though they could expand that up to 500,000 vehicles annually. And for Hyundai, the growth continues. We've talked about this for a long time. Hyundai Kia has been on a steady growth trajectory here in the United States, now the fourth largest automaker. Sales last year up 3.3%. And this plant is focused strictly on EVs, though when you talk with Hyundai executives, it's pretty clear. They realize the future is not just EVs, but also hybrids and internal combustion engine vehicles. They now have 3 plants open in the United States, and later today, we're going to hear from the CEO of Hyundai, Jose Munoz. We'll talk to him about his thoughts about the future of manufacturing, especially given the emphasis that is being put on it when it comes to the White House and its push for more domestic manufacturing automobiles. Guys, I'll send it back to you while I hang out with my robotic friends here.
We were just talking about this, Phil. We were literally just talking about whether if the Trump administration can be successful, and Hyundai is a good example of getting more cars built in the U.S., though we don't see many workers behind you, just robots. So how many people does it take to fill a plant like this?
Well, here, we'll show you the robots. Here, let's stay on the robots only because it is pretty fascinating just to watch them.
Yes.
But then I'm going to show you that. There we go. He's doing his thing. And look, this is not the only manufacturing plant that has robots doing this type of work. We're seeing this more and more in all industries when it comes to manufacturing. You're just going to start to see it increase dramatically, I would say, over the next decade. But in terms of people, guys, let me show you right back here. Look, there's scores of people here. 8,500 will ultimately work at this plant. And then when you add the suppliers in the area, they expect another 6,500 jobs to be created. Some of them have already been created. There are already suppliers in this area. So it's not like the robots are taking over and we will never see humans working in an auto plant. It's just that this is going to be augmenting the work of humans. Quality control is number one on the list of things that they want to make sure this factory is known for.